Hi guys, my name is Nikki. Today's reading, we are going to take a look at some messages that you need to hear right now from the universe, your guides, and your higher self. So to start off, I have a Palo Santo here. We always want to cleanse and put our best intentions for this reading. So let's do a little meditation and intuitively, what pile calls you right now? I have 4 piles for you today. The first pile is the world. This cute twin stars tarot deck. And with the world, you have the rose quartz crystal. Kind of looks like a heart. Pile 2 is the Hanged Man. And this has the rainbow pyrite crystal. The third deck is the Wheel of Fortune. And this is with the opalite crystal. And lastly, we have the Tower card. And that is with the lapis lazuli. So I will put the timestamps down below for your readings, and I'll see you there. Bye! Hello, pile number 1. If you chose the rose quartz with the world card, then this is your deck. So, the world card. Have you completed something? I feel like you are kind of in a positive point in your life right now. Maybe you've been like celebrating with other people, enjoying like the holiday festivities. You've been like going out and about. So there's like a feeling of like joy and happiness here. But the world card is also a card of completion. So looks like you're pretty much going to a new path, or you're starting a new path in your life. Ooh, what's that about? I'm just gonna put it here. We'll keep the crystal here. I am going to start off with some tea leaves just to get a broad idea of what we're dealing with here. So, messages for pile number 1. Okay. Okay. 4 cards. Alright, so let's take a look at your 4 cards. Your first tea leaf is gavel, involvement with the law. So have you like recently won like an appeal or a lawsuit? Maybe something like with like your student loans. Did you just get approved for a student loan? Did you get approved for a mortgage or like a huge loan? I feel like this is all about yeah, you and your dealings with like the government. Are you on like employment insurance? Did they approve that? Something with the government that you're dealing with right now. Your second tea leaf is peacock. Beware of great pride. Ooh, okay. So maybe the involvement with the law is because of your pride. Like, have you been like dealing with maybe like a car insurance. I feel like this is like really taking a hit on your like ego. Did you get I'm getting a feeling that you got actually like this isn't feeling very fair, and you've had to like really kind of like think about how you're going to deal with this issue. I feel like this issue has to do with like the government, and it's like you've been like dealing with this for a while, and then it's like really taking toll on you, on your like not even like your pride, maybe just like your sense of like everyday living. It's just been taking a toll on you. Let's see here. Position of authority. Okay, we keep getting like with the gavel and then the throne. There's like a lot of like authority involved here. Did that like student loan that you were applying for not get approved? Did you not get a loan? And is this like kind of messing with you with your like self-esteem? Is this making you insecure? And finally you have wealth. Okay. Wealth. I see. Okay. I feel like so this is a positive card. When I see like the gavel, the throne, and the peacock, I feel like this has been like kind of like a fight that you guys have been like having for a while, like maybe with like the government or like some kind of like authority figure. And this peacock is now like, from when I'm looking at it with all these cards, it's like you're victorious. You're somehow like victorious, and like you got a lot of wealth out of this. Is it like a settlement that you got? And this is kind of like, that's why you're like partying it up. You're like happy. You're like, oh God, finally that part of like my life is completed. It's finally like come to an end, and you don't have to like deal with it anymore. Let's ask the tarot some guidance here. Okay. It's a lot, but I'll keep these 3, and let's do a couple more. Okay. So we got some cards that popped up upright. So your first card is 8 of Pentacles. So yeah, I feel like you've been like kind of working on this. You see like the sun like kind of rising and the clouds are going away. So I feel like this is like a huge like relief for you. Like if finally this issue that you've been dealing with like the government, maybe has to do with like money, and that really like took a hit, that really like hit your like ego and your pride or like self-esteem. It's now coming to an end. Yeah, you've been like kind of really working hard on getting this situation to really settle and go away, and I feel like you've been like working at it like tirelessly. It's been on your mind for like so long, and you're so done with that moment. Okay. Yeah, your next one is like the Star. Definitely, I feel like this has been like a wish come true for you. This is gonna be like, it feels like finally like you're able to like really relax and like have like your stress and like worry really like bring it back to the universe and like let it flow and like let good things come to you only. I'm feeling like this is like this took a while to come. Maybe this has been a really long like process for you that you've been dealing with for a long time. So you're really happy for this to really, come to an end finally. yeah, like I said, you have the Three of Cups. You're finally partying. You're like so happy that this is completed. This part of your life is done. You can move on. You're like, maybe you're using the settlement. I don't know, like something with money. I feel like you're really like in the good, positive side for like maybe your money, for your where your money is right now. It's doing pretty well, or you've just been having more money lately, and like it's time for you to like really enjoy it with people and relax and like give yourself some like self-love, maybe do some spa days. I see you really yeah, celebrating with people. Maybe someone really helped you out to like clear this situation of yours. And your last one is, yeah, Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like, whew, the Sun card is just like so bright, and like you have so many crops here that you're looking at. Like all your work is finally like completed. You've like worked so hard to really, settle this issue with yeah, that with the law, with like a position of authority. And you are happy because now you can like enjoy, maybe you can enjoy like the holidays, the Halloween. You can go out for Halloween. Maybe that was like kind of like a fear that you wouldn't have time or you wouldn't have enough money to really enjoy it, but I'm getting that you are, yeah, it's finally like looking up for you guys. Let's take a look at some like what's our question? Our messages to confirm. Okay. So messages to confirm this. Yeah, the devil, I feel like maybe finally you're able to like enjoy the pleasures of life. I don't see this as like you going too hard. Maybe doing a little bit of, partying with some psychedelics or something else. But you are really like, yeah, enjoying with people. Maybe you found someone new. Maybe this devil was like that authority figure or like the law, the government that was like coming after you, or someone coming after you, and now you're like, you've dealt with this this huge energy that was just like taking your energy away. Okay. Yeah, Three of Wands. So I feel like now it feels like a new day. There's like, maybe you're looking at, okay, what do I do next? What do I do with this money? There's definitely a feeling of like, there's like a dove here. So maybe you kind of know where to go already. You already have an idea where to go, or you're being guided. And yeah, the path ahead is quite positive and quite like, it reads really well for you. I feel like, yeah, you feel very decisive about this decision that you're going for. And yes, so all is well. Four of Wands. Wow, a lot of celebration. There's like wreaths. We have a lot of abundance, as well as like people here. Maybe this is like a way for you to finally like see your family again. Maybe you guys haven't been seeing, or you guys haven't been in communication for a while. So dealing with this whole issue with like this stuff, authority and the law, will finally like get you guys together. That is all for your reading, and thank you so much, guys. Have a good day. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. If you picked the Hanged Man and the Rainbow Pyrite, look how pretty it is, then this is your pile for today. So for the Hanged Man, I'm getting that you are like in the state of maybe like you don't know what you're supposed to be doing in the future, or you're like at a, it feels like you're just kind of, hanging around and seeing like where the universe will take you. Almost like waiting for the next steps of what to do in your life. Maybe waiting, there's like a lot of waiting. There's like a lot of idle time maybe. And you're hanging around. You're not like unhappy. You're happy to be hanging around. But maybe like other people are kind of like worried about you because they're like seeing you just kind of like, maybe you don't have a job right now, or maybe you're like, you like planned a trip and you didn't plan your itinerary yet. People are like worried about you because they're like, oh my gosh, are they gonna be okay? But you look like you're doing fine. You're just kind of like waiting for the universe to push you in the right direction. Okay, let's put this here. So let's take a look at some tea leaf to clarify for some messages. Okay. I'm also getting these two. Oh, one more. Okay. So you have quite a lot of tea leaves here. Okay, so first thing is you have teapot. Okay. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Okay, maybe you're at like you're like having maybe a standstill. Maybe you've been like having like friend issues where someone hasn't been like texting you back, or they haven't been replying, and you're just kind of like waiting around, seeing like trying to understand what their position is here. Are you like dating right now, and maybe you don't know where like this relationship or like that person is gonna be, or what they're supposed to, be in the future for you? Okay. Some of the same sex, yeah. Or maybe it's like a relationship with like a relative where you don't know if you're gonna keep this person in your life, or if they're even gonna be in your life in the future. Okay. Next one is teardrops, great personal sorrow. Aw, I'm sorry. Yeah, I feel like this issue that you've been dealing with, that feels like you're idling for now, is because you have been going through like some pretty deep pains. Maybe like something that you were going for, maybe someone that you've been I'm sorry, someone that you've been like dating didn't go as planned, and now you're kind of like waiting around, like, what am I supposed to do now? There's also like a sense of maybe yeah, like someone really disappointing you. I'm so sorry. Pile number 2, disappointments. Your third card is hills, obstacles to overcome. Yeah, I'm getting a feeling that a lot of this is like just you trying to like let go of someone. Maybe like that's the obstacle here, because there is like there's the sun in the background, so, and there's just like a lot of mountains between you and the sun, so maybe right now it's kind of like clouding your judgment. Yeah, I'm like getting the feeling of like a really hard person to let go. Like someone is really hard to let go. Someone is, and you've been like almost waiting for this person too. Yeah, you've been waiting for this person. Angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. Yeah. So your guides and angels in the universe just wants to remind you that you are being protected from harm. Maybe this like situation was like a lesson for you to level up in your spiritual growth, because you know, sometimes we need like a hardship or like a sad situation to move us in the right direction. But you are being guided, you are being watched by your angels. Okay. Butterfly, a change for the better, yes. Like I said, there is like the sun in the background, so you need to let go of this feeling, you know, maybe you just have to kind of really feel it and let it flow and just like let it settle. And yeah, just wait for it to change for the better, because things are looking up. Maybe you're just in like that situation where it just happens. I feel like this just happened to you. It's quite fresh. So the universe just wants to tell you that, yeah, this is not permanent and there is a change for the better in the future. And finally, you have goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Yeah, like I said, like I'm feeling that this personal like tragedy or like disappointment was just like a way for you to really grow spiritually here. And yeah, it is, you are being like divinely guided by your angels and your guides. This pain isn't forever, suffering isn't forever, and there is always a way out. Okay, let's now ask the tarot cards for some clarity, some words. Okay. So for your tarot cards, we have, okay, the 10 of Pentacles. There is like, oh my gosh, so much rainbows. There is happiness in the other side of the mountain. Where this, you know, I told you there's like a sun in the background. Yeah. I feel like the mountains, it is like it might take you a while to really, you know, get over this, because you never really get over like something painful like that. You just kind of become stronger. So yeah, there is a sense of like needing to, you know, grow a little bit stronger spiritually and like really learn from that hardship that you just faced and really take your time. But in the future, I feel like things are looking up to you. There's like a feeling of comfort here. We got like the kid in the background, she's like kind of looking out. Yeah, you're not sure where you're gonna end up next, and you're like, oh man, is this like, am I really gonna have a happy life? Do I deserve a happy life? And the answer is yes, of course you do, because you are worthy. Okay, 4 of Pentacles. So I feel like the guidance here is just to maybe not, you know, not pull people too tightly this time. Maybe you've like lost someone and now you have like a friend or like another relative that you're really clinging onto for like support. But I'm feeling that the guidance here is that to, you know, cling on them softer maybe. And you have to learn how to like really stand for yourself and work out like your emotions and let it like flow through you. Let the emotions flow through you. Hold on to your emotions. Your emotions are valid. Yeah. And this is also telling me to maybe like, yeah, don't like hold on to your emotions too tightly. Like it's okay to share, it's okay to open up to other people. Yes, there was some disappointments and like the emotional disappointments. I feel like this cup is like telling me that maybe your feelings were not reciprocated, things didn't go your way. You thought one thing would lead to another and it didn't, and yeah, someone really like disappointed you here with the teardrop. But really, I feel like this is a lesson that the universe has been giving you. Okay, Page of Pentacles. Yeah, this is like giving me like self love here. Like there's like stars in the background, there's like the rainbow bridge. I feel like the universe is telling you to like maybe focus on yourself, focus on like if you want to like buy yourself something nice, go for it. Like treat yourself, you know, treat yourself. And like his glasses is like it almost feels like, yeah, like just brush it off your shoulders kind of thing. You know that meme with like the glasses guy and he's just so cool about it. I feel like this is what the universe is trying to tell you, to just like take care of yourself. Try to like see it as just like a thing to brush off your shoulders. And yeah, good things are being given to you. A path is being opened for you here. And finally, you have the Seven of Pentacles. So same as pile one, yeah. Like the star, like the sun is like so bright here. Sorry guys, I got cut off there, but yeah, this card is kind of showing me that it's almost like you have to cultivate a life for yourself, maybe without this person or away from the situation. But I feel like as you kind of go through this process of like building yourself up and understanding yourself and knowing yourself, you will find and like you will gain some maybe more you will gain some like good like guidance, or even like why am I getting like you'll get like a lot of money once you start like kind of building on yourself. Because you know how when we kind of, you know, maybe learn new things, do a new class, learn new ideas, we really level up ourselves, then we really can level ourselves up financially. Maybe it's like a change of perspective, a change of like understanding your worth. So with like self and emotional gain for yourself, there's also like some like wealth to be made as well in there. So maybe you'll be getting like a promotion, or maybe you'll finally like know your worth and you'll be asking for a promotion or a new position in your current company. So that is all I have for you, pile number 2. Thank you so much, and I hope you have the best day. Thank you. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. If you pick the opalite with a card, Wheel of Fortune, then this is your reading. So has the universe been putting you on the wheel? Have you been like working on something really hard and you're just needing that like jackpot, that change of luck? I see yourself like kind of like maybe going through the process here and like really needing for a better outcome of a situation. Because yeah, the universe has been putting you in the ringer. I'm so sorry about that. It's not fun when you're always waiting for things to be positive. Let's start with some tea leaves to gain some more information about your situation. Okay. That one came up, but I'm also getting that. So, okay, we'll get these ones out first. These came up. So first is basket. Recognition, reward for merit. Yeah, maybe you've been like working a lot. You've been trying your like hardest. You've been trying your best to maybe rank up in your company. You've been like trying to get for that promotion. Are you due for a promotion? I feel like a sense of, yeah, this being like your work, or even like if you're like a stay-at-home mom, maybe you just want to be recognized for all the work that you've been doing. Because I see you really like the little, what is that guy? Oh no, I thought it was like a little animal here, but I see you really like bringing in a lot of abundance and a lot of favors for other people and for the situation. So I feel like, yeah, our recognition is needed here. Like you've been working from this like wheel that I'm looking at here. You've been like needing a break too. Good break. Eagle. Triumph over troubles, obstacles. Yeah, so this circle here. I feel like you have just been going through the cycle of like maybe misfortunes, or like things have not been going your way. There's like a lot of obstacles ahead that you've been dealing with, and you just need to like triumph. And I see this as like a positive card of like, yeah, you're gonna have the strength, and maybe you're gonna have the broad perspective of what it takes to maybe change your luck, change the wheel. You have ear. Good news. Yes, there's gonna be like some good news. Maybe finally you're getting that recognition, that promotion. Maybe someone will be like really giving you like a big thanks, the recognition that you deserve. Maybe you've been needing it for a while because you've just been like working hard. I see you just like being such a trooper. And you have dark woman, dealings or relationships with a woman with dark complexion or hair. So maybe this is the person that's gonna like give you the good news. I see that maybe this is you as well. Yeah, there's like a lot of feminine energy. So maybe like I'm getting the feeling of like make sure that you're not being taken advantage of. Maybe some people see you as like a little submissive, or you're not the type of person who like kind of speaks up during meetings or asks for like a raise or recognition. But I'm really like getting the message to have really clear boundaries with people and make sure that they're not overstepping. And your final tea leaf is bridge. Yes, successfully overcoming a problem. Yeah, with this eagle and this bridge here, you are going to get through this problem with grace. Yeah, and with this hard work that you've been doing, you're definitely getting like some reward for it. It could be like monetary reward. It could be someone really like praising you for how good you're doing. Maybe that's all you need. Maybe you just want someone to like recognize all the hard work and all the efforts that you've been, giving to like the situation or a person. And I feel like that's been like long overdue for you. Okay, let's look at your tarot decks for more notifications for this. Some messages from the universe. This. Okay. One more. Okay. So, more messages from the universe. You have the 8 of Cups. Maybe you just have to like leave. Maybe you just have to like accept that the place that you're looking for for recognition isn't where you are, isn't at what you're looking for. Wow, that doesn't make sense. Let me try that again. What you're looking for is not in this situation that you're in. This person doesn't have it. Maybe you have to like walk away and go to a different planet. Find a better path for yourself. Maybe I see you like really putting a lot of effort in this already. You've like put a lot of emotions, hard work in this. Maybe it's time to like call it and move on. Kate, your next one is Queen of Swords. Yeah, I see you're just like putting boundaries. She's all about boundaries, like communication, knowing her worth. Maybe you have to like know your worth. Maybe you have to quit a company and then find a new one, and then that is how you're gonna get like more money. Maybe you have to ask for recognition. Maybe like the person that you're dealing with, they just don't realize how much effort you're putting into like the situation. Yeah, I feel like you have to really like create like boundaries here and really like put your foot down and like almost like ask for what you want, right? Like sometimes we have to ask for what we want. It wouldn't just like happen because like as much effort and as much like work that we put into something, it might not happen unless we really just like ask and like tell someone what we've been doing, like all the efforts that we've been, putting through this situation. Yeah, maybe you have to ask for that raise. Maybe you really have to like tell people that you're being taken advantage of and put yourself first now. Second one is the Chariot. Yeah. This is like, I find that this change is gonna happen pretty quickly for you. If there's like a sense of really like accelerating and really going for what you want, you have to ask. Like the Chariot's not like waiting for people, they're just going head first. You have the 5 of Swords. Yeah, maybe you are being taken advantage of. Someone is definitely like doing some like sus activity behind your back. Maybe they're like giving you too much work and they know that you have too much work, but somehow like they know that you're gonna do it because you are maybe a nice person, or you just like your work, or because you don't know how to say no. Yeah, the universe is telling you to really put your foot on the ground and like put some boundaries. Like you gotta cut some people with your words, or not literally, but cut them out of your life if they're not treating you well. Yeah. Maybe like you feel like you're stuck in the situation. Maybe it's like we are in a recession right now, so I understand if you feel stuck. Just gonna change the brightness here. It's so dark. Yeah, I can totally understand if you feel like stuck in the situation. But from all of these cards, it looks like the universe is really telling you to like use your words, communicate, put some boundaries on, tell them that you're not like putting more efforts in if you don't get like the recognition that you have been looking for, right? Like, don't get taken advantage of. Please, pile number 3. That is all I have for you, pile number 3. Thank you so much, and see you again soon. Bye. Hi, pile number 4. If you pick the lapis lazuli and the tower card, then this is your reading. Ooh, so the tower card. Seems like something major happened to you lately. Maybe something shocking that you didn't expect. Or something might happen that you didn't expect. It's definitely making you change your mindset about something, though. I feel like something that you thought was solid wasn't solid. Maybe like you found out that someone was not your friend, or was like doing something behind your back, or like maybe this is also like mortgage or rental issues. I feel like did you lose your house recently? I hope not. But there is like a very sudden change coming to you, or that has already happened. So let's start with some tea leaves to get more clarity on this situation. Okay. I'm getting those two, but I get a couple more. So you have 4 tea leaf cards. So your first one is diamond. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Okay. I feel like there's more to this story. I'm gonna wait. You have lily, spiritual love. Okay. I'm getting a feeling that maybe someone close to you just passed. Or like you're being like, you've been like seeing maybe messages from like your ancestors, your grandparents, your parents maybe. But yeah, someone's been like thinking of you. The universe is thinking of you. Spiritual love. The vulture. Depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. I'm really getting a feeling that someone did you dirty. That's not cool. And this was quite sudden as well. That's what I'm getting. You have the chain of events that will affect your life. Yeah, so you have some pretty like big cards here. I'm getting a feeling that something that has been like, maybe that's been in your mind for a while, that has to do with like a relative or like a past relationship, is finally like coming to a close. I find that you have been pretty like depressed about this. You've had some sleepless nights. There's been a lot of like anxiety in this like situation that you're in. But there's a message that you are being like guided. You're being watched by like your ancestors or like guides. And I'm getting a feeling that there's gonna be like a big diamond. I mean, it's the diamond. Big treasure or big gift for you to find. It's almost like the rainbow after the storm. Are you getting like an inheritance because of the situation, or are you finally like breaking the chain? Like, are you, I'm sorry to say this, but did you like divorce someone and you're finally like getting your money settled? There's been some vultures around you. Maybe people like people that have been like trying to control you. There's also like a feeling of like control here with the chain and the vulture. And now maybe you're the one that like ran away from this situation, and you're the one that's like, you decided that yeah, it's enough, like enough is enough, and you have broken the chains, and you're looking for like a new positive path in life. Yeah, I feel like you're getting a lot of guidance though from like your ancestors or like your guides. So let's get more clarity with the tarot. Please give us some clarity for pile 4. One more, okay. So for your tarot cards, you have, okay, the 10 of Cups. Yeah. This is like a bright future ahead here. There's like a sigh of, I just like sighed really hard right now. Like I feel like there's like a sigh of relief. The after the tower moment, there's like a storm, and finally like maybe you'll be seeing the rainbow soon. These like these flowers on the background, it almost like maybe this will happen in the spring, this will happen in the springtime. I'm getting like a lot of spring vibes here. And with the lily too, yeah, maybe like I'm getting a feeling that you really are spiritually like watched by the universe. They see how much you've accomplished. They saw how much you've like really changed here, and I think the universe just wants to give you these like cups. Yeah, something new. Yeah, the death card. You're definitely onto like a new path. You're renewing yourself as a person. Maybe something that, you know, the tower card that taught you something really big about like your future, a situation, or it taught you a lot about someone and you didn't expect to like realize that. But I'm finding that you're gonna be really like learning a lot from this tower moment though. There's also like a feeling of like, yeah, spiritual gifts. It says here you'll be receiving a precious gift, spiritual love, and I'm getting like maybe you'll be finding more, you know, you're gonna be closer to your spirituality. You'll have more communication with the spirit, perhaps. Yeah, high priestess. Like I said, I feel like you're gonna be like the high priestess. Are you trying to communicate with a relative, someone that has passed, or for some guidance perhaps? I'm finding that you're gonna get a lot of clarity. You're gonna get a lot of clarity with this. It's almost like a feeling of like purification here. I'm seeing with a 10 of Cups and this death card and the high priestess. Yeah, it almost feels like you had to go through this like, I'm sorry, like really hard process, like tower moment, so that you can, yeah, be rebirthed. and have this like high priestess energy. Someone that's intuitive, someone that knows themselves, someone that's like close to like spirit and communicates with spirit as well. Have you been working on your like spirituality lately? Oh my gosh, the Magician. Yeah, you're definitely making things happen, or the universe is like trying to make things happen for you for sure. Let's look at the last card. Okay, yeah, the Ace of Swords. Wow. A lot of like really strong energy here. I'm just like really seeing like new perspectives open up for you. Like the sword is just like gushing out rainbows. Like maybe this tower moment really like opened yourself, opened you up to like a lot of spiritual gifts, or like different a different mindset to have. And now like you're in this like high priestess and magician moment here. You're quite powerful. Yeah, there's a sense of like a phoenix energy, a sense of like overcoming like a really hard time. And I'm sorry if you've been through that tower moment, or if you're going through that tower moment, pile number 4. But just know that you are like spiritually guided, and that things will look up. You will have a different perspective on life, and you will be more connected to the universe. Thank you so much, pile number 4. That's all for your reading. See you soon. Goodbye.